Hello, and thank you for watching this screencast. We're so happy you decided to use the electronic trip request form. We're going to assume that you've already signed into your Google account since most of you use that throughout the day. But if you haven't, please go ahead and do that now. Then make your way over to www.estacada.k12.or.us. Then go to Schools and Departments, Departments, and Transportation. You'll see the link to the electronic trip request form right at the top of the page. Go ahead and click that, and you'll be taken to a new tab with the form. We're going to pretend that we're a teacher and that we're just starting out. You can always come back and fill out other sections of the request form, but we're going to start from scratch, click Next, and we're calling ourselves Mr. Test. Oop. And we're test m at estacada.k12.or.us. You can manually put in the date if you'd like, or you can use the drop-down. Scroll over to your month and date. Destination is Testland. And we teach at the Rivermill Elementary School. In case somebody else is filling this out for you, they can put your name in, but we're filling out our own form. Purpose of the trip is a test, not a very exciting one. We leave this blank, enter our phone number for contact during the trip, likely a cell phone number. This you have to enter in manually, but you don't have to put in two numbers, it'll do that for you. And we're still at AM. I'm going to start early and come back late. Notice the starred questions are required. If we didn't put anything in here, let's see what happens with that. No adults. We're going to go by school bus. These other options can take you to different sections of the request form, but we're going to just stick with the easy one, school bus for right now. Click Next, and it reminds you that you've forgotten a section. So we're going to say 30 students. Next. We're still a teacher. Next. This is in case you are going to more than one stop, and this next part of the section is if you're returning to more than one stop. Our trip is simple, so we're just going to choose whether it's an out-of-state trip or not. If you leave this section blank, it will take you over to the out-of-state questions. We're not going out of state, so we're going to back up out of this section. You can do this at any time throughout the filling out of the form. And we're going to choose the proper answer this time. No. Next. This is your field trip checklist. Your answers will be sent to the principal for assessment, but it's also for your convenience, so you don't leave anything incomplete. This is not applicable. Not applicable, and no sack lunches. Next. Now you're ready to send this off to the principal. So choose your principal of your school. We're at Rivermill. We're going to click Next, and that's really it. Hit Submit, and this is sent off to your principal for approval. Now, you can edit your response if you remember that you've forgotten something right away, or you can ask for a new trip request. If you lose this tab, close it, need to come back for any reason, you'll be sent a response for filling out your form and hitting Submit. You can go down to the bottom of the form after you've looked over your answers and say, I need to change something. Click on this link at the bottom of your trip request. As long as you don't delete the email, it'll stay in there forever. You click that link, and it warns you that you're editing something you've already filled out. Gives you an option to fill out a new response if that wasn't your intention to come back here. But if it was, you can go back and fill out your teacher itinerary, make changes. And that's really all there is to it. Have a happy trip.